What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker with AJ Self-Defense. Today I want to talk about a story that happened pretty much up the street from me, man. It was a murder that happened a couple of days ago to Abigail Saldana, or Abby, her nickname. She was murdered by a guy named Stanley. I can't pronounce his last name, but she worked at a gentleman's club, and basically he was a stalker, and he ended up murdering her, all right? A couple of weeks before that, he had put a tracker on her car, a tracking device on her car. She found it, but nothing was done about it. She reported it to police, but nothing was done about it. Now, I'm going to say a couple of things before I get too much into it. So first off, I want to say there's alleged stories. Now, I don't really buy it. I don't buy into it or anything like that. But I got to say it, because if I don't, you guys are going to be, flooding my comments, emailing me, because you already did on Facebook, right? So, he does have an Instagram account where he's trying to say that he was paying her for her time or whatever, but I'm not going to get into that. But I did wanted to mention that so you don't make me make another video, all right? What I do know is that she worked at a gentleman's club, and he was a frequent person over there. And she, he was obsessed with it. He was stalking her, going by her house. There was reports of that. And so he had a tracker on her car. Now, she reported it, but they did tell her that she needed to report it at another police station, which I don't understand. Because the thing is, if there's some type of emergency, don't the police have like some type of network where they can like send certain cases or information to each other? Sometimes you can't downplay this stuff, man. And she did put out, like, one of her last words. She did put out, like, hey, I got this tracker. Not her last words, I'm sorry. But she did put out that, hey, make sure you check your devices, check your cars for something like this, because it could happen to you. It happened to me. It could happen to you. So she was trying to reach out to women, tell them how to protect themselves. And she did do the right thing by reporting it. She told her manager that she was worried about that guy. And so it's unfortunate that he was still able to take her life. She could have done differently from a self-defense standpoint, I have no idea. Sometimes there is nothing you can do. Or, I don't want to say it like that, but sometimes there's a situation where there's nothing you could have done differently. What could she done differently? She reported it to the police. She told her managers, and she tried to go on about her life, There are a couple of extreme measures she could have taken, but it's definitely not normal. You know what I mean? And so it's very unfortunate. If you're in this age range, man, you definitely have to be on the lookout for guys like this. That's all I got right now, man.